So, okay. We got another video here by CJ the Champ. CJ the Champ. This video is called The Trial of Cell. So basically what CJ the Champ does, he does trials on diabolical anime, like not even villains, like people which were diabolical. People which had Black Air Force energy. If you don't understand what Black Air Force energy means, that a person which wears Black Air Force is like a nigga that wears a ski mask. They're on demon time. They're on demon time. They have zero fucks about what everybody feels, have zero fucks about what other people are gonna do, and they're on demon time. So let's jump in. Let's see what's going on. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Tell me what you guys think. Let's jump into the video. CJ the Champ. He's crazy. Let's go.
Hey, freak, get out the fucking road, why don't you?
Yeah, man, out of here. I came looking for man's butt. Now, I tell you
Pause.
what, I like you, and I want you.
Yo.
Now, we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
Oh, shit.
Alrighty, boys, if he ain't gonna move, we gonna make a move.
Okay, I see you choosing the hard way.
Oh.
I'm a warrior.
Pause. Nah. It does look like that's the scene, bruh. Ain't that crazy, though? Nah, dude. That is insane. That is freaking insane, dude. That is
Alrighty,
insane.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the good old round table. And y'all
Round
already know
table.
what time it is. Hit the graphic, it's trial time, baby. And it is none other than this homicidal maniac, freaky.
Okay, now, of course, Sal is gonna definitely go on the freaking round table. So the round table is a group of guys that like are diabolical in the anime scene. Black Air Force energy. Black Air Force energy means you're on demon time. Means you're on like some bad timing, bad vibes, you know?
Ass green roach. Cell. And when I say he's a freaky ass roach, I mean that literally. Pause, but dude was literally out here sucking niggas dry. Giving them back shots with his tail. But anyways, this trial will go as follows. This roach will have 3 exhibits. 3 exhibits for each single form. And this is where we're gonna have some fun, because we're gonna grade each of them separately. Because let's be real, you know damn well where this imperfect version needs to be at. Like, let's not even sugarcoat it, bro. So y'all already know. The evidence is on deck and ready to be presented.
Ready.
So without further ado,
Let's go to trial. Exhibit A. White Trunks. What's his name? I was about to call him Trunks. Cell needs to go on the round table. He definitely needs to be, because Cell was on demon time. He's the nigga that made Goku literally do the spirit bomb. You know? Nobody makes Goku do the spirit bomb, bruh. Like, that's what Cell was doing. Cell was on demon time, bro. Like, heavy demon time, dude. Like, you niggas don't understand. Like, it was crazy what Cell was doing.
alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit A. Imperfect Cell.
Imperfect.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's not even sugarcoat it. This man was a fucking freak! Oh my God, brother. After rewatching the Cell saga for this video, it's like the first part of it is a horror movie because of what this freak was doing. Now, Cell was an android from the future created by Dr. Gero. And the reason he even made him in the first place was just to kill Goku. Deadass.
Oh, shit.
Gero hated this nigga because of what Goku did back in the original Dragon Ball when he destroyed the entire Red Ribbon Army. So Gero decided to do some Lex Luthor level type shit.
Oh,
He sent
shit.
out these little bugs to monitor Goku's entire life and just collect data on him. And they just didn't collect data on.
Bro, I totally forgot this shit happened. I even forgot the first tournament. Because I literally watched this shit when I was in grade like 5 in 2006. Like, this is when I was watching like the first Dragon Ball. Because I remember it was like my friend's birthday. And his family literally bought him the whole collection set of Dragon Ball Z. Like the like the bootleg video casings. He had like the whole freaking set, bro, of Dragon Ball Z. So literally on his birthday, we chilled, we played, and we were watching Dragon Ball Z the whole fucking day. Well, we're no more friends anymore. I wonder what happened to them niggas. But yeah, It was fucking awesome, bro. That shit was awesome. Watching like Dragon Ball Z from scratch. So I kind of remember Dragon Ball Z a little bit because I watched it from start to beginning. But again, guys, remember this was 2005. So 2008, 2007, somewhere there. It was before 2010. So yeah, it's been a while.
They collected data on every single person he's fought. Vegeta, Piccolo, Frieza, etc. All to create the ultimate life form, the perfect fighter to kill Goku. And that was Cell, an amalgamation of everyone's cells. Now, Cell wanted to go back to the past because he wanted to quite literally suck up 17 and 18 and absorb them. So in this future timeline, 17 and 18 were already dead because Trunks beat him. So guess what this freaky ass insect did? He caught Trunks lacking at his time machine, crept up on him out of the shadows, and snapped his ass. The first person that he boomed was a alternate Trunks. Then after he boomed Trunks, he decided to jack his time machine. And look at this fat ass bug. He knew damn well he wasn't gonna fit in that shit. So he decided to revert all the way back to his larval state so he could get in the time machine and go back all the way into the past. 4 years exactly before the Cell Saga. So when he finally got to the main timeline, he dug a hole into the ground and stayed there until he could fully grow.
Bro, for real, dude, I didn't realize how much, like, you know, effort, like, excuse me. I never knew how much effort Cell's story really had. Like, what the fuck, bro? I never expected this. Oh, shit. Dude, what the hell, bro? Like, no, Cell was on demon time. Cell was on demon time. Like, you know, one thing which I always gotta say is the Dragon Ball Z cast, you don't realize till you're older that these guys were actually cooking. They were cooking, bro. I didn't realize that. I thought, you know, Cell's story was a bit lazy. But then after, like, watching this, I realized that, oh, shit, no, they were actually cooking, bro. For real, for real.
His body back. And then 4 years later, this freaky ass bug emerged. Now, the first major atrocity Cell committed was the Gingertown Massacre. This freak absorbed an entire population. The only footage we have of this is a news report gone horribly wrong. Breaking news! Ladies and gentlemen, we're down in Gingertown right now, and the army is engaging with a ginormous, oversized roach. Of the shooting stopped. Why is all the clothes on the ground? Is somebody breathing down my neck? Hello? Ladies and gentlemen, it seems that our reporter Bartholomew is having technical difficulties. Oh, wait, the feed's coming back right now. Give me that.
Oh, shit.
I'm telling y'all, bro, when they first introduced this man, this was a scene straight out of a horror movie. He literally turned this town into Silent Hill. It became a ghost town. And you saw no dead bodies. It was littered with people's clothes. And the only thing that
Cell was absorbing them. Oh, Cell was on demon time. Holy shit.
You saw was this man's silhouette walking in the shadows. And guess what? We have an actual number of how many people he absorbed in Gingertown. It was a whopping 15K.
Holy
this man was a homicide.
Shit. This man beat Light Yagami. What the hell? Yo. No, Cell was on demon time, bro. 15,000. Nah, bro. Cell was on demon time, bro. He was on demon time. Holy shit. Oh, shit, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro. Cell was on, yo, bro. Cause I'm thinking about the other round table. We need to see how the round table looks because yeah, no, bro. Like yo, I wish we had a picture of the round table, but yeah.
Homicidal maniac. So the first person to confront Cell was Piccolo. So when Cell first approached this man, he pulled up on him, hauling around a whole ass person. And he did this dude so dirty. This dude looked at Piccolo and started begging for his life like, oh, Mr. Green nigga, please help me. He's been giving everybody in the town back shots with his tail.
Oh,
please,
shit.
I'll give you 100 bands.
Shit.
Take my booty. Oh fuck, he actually took his ass. Who the fuck is this freaky ass bug? Like,
What
dude,
the
look
hell?
at him, bro. The dude is melting. This has to be one of the worst ways to ever go out. Like, Jesus, man. So after he absorbed this man, he looked at Piccolo and told him, hello, Piccolo. I hope you enjoyed the show that I just gave you. And I can't wait to give that fine green ass some back shots.
You's a freaky ass nigga.
So Piccolo was like, hell nah, twin. He shoots a key blast.
Hell
and
yeah.
blasts this cell with the entire city. This man Piccolo took pest control to the next level. Bro went to extreme levels to kill a bug.
No, you
so
have
Cell
to.
gets up out of the rubble and hits this ugly ass pose, bruh. Like, what made him hit this? Got his legs out, arms out, and everything, looking like, oh yes, I'm stunting on the hose, Piccolo. So this is when Cell started messing with Piccolo's head. He shoots a special beam cannon at him. And this the Piccolo looking at it like,
He copied my whole fucking flow. Word for word.
Bar for bar.
so Piccolo has had enough of this
shit.
shit. He hip slaps the blast to the
that's
side
fire.
and starts teeing off on this freaky ass bug, beating the dust off his ass. So after this is when Cell got on his freaky shit. He shoots a Kamehameha Piccolo. So he dodges it, but out of nowhere,
Behind
Cell
you.
comes behind him and grabs him behind the back. And then
Oh,
he told this
pause.
man, I'm gonna suck you dry now, Piccolo. So he sticks his
Oh.
in his arm. And this nigga's
That's
talking
crazy.
shit behind him like, oh yeah.
Nah, dude. No, his editing is diabolical, bro. Like, he's making Cell look so paused, but it's funny. It's literally like that, bro. Shit. Nah, Cell was on Demon Time for real.
Yes, Piccolo, yes, I'm digging in you, nigga. Look at his arm.
Oh,
Get off
I
of him.
forgot about this. I remember Piccolo had no arm. That's what I remember, but I didn't remember how the arm was took. Guys, if you were not growing up watching Dragon Ball Z, because we had to watch this shit day by day. It's not like animes now, where I can vividly remember the whole of Bleach because I was watching it one after the other. Because I think the next anime I watched after Dragon Ball Z, because I was anime hungry, was Bleach. And then my friend put me on Naruto. He's like, bro, there was this other show. It's crazy. You should watch it. Because we, luckily in our country, South Africa, we were given, I think they bought the broadcasting rights for 3 shows. No, 3 shows. Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, and Naruto. And so then that's when they started broadcasting it on TV day by day. It was sick, but man, it was so hard to catch up because if you missed one day, you were kind of lost in the whole story. And I think when I started falling off of Dragon Ball Z was the Majin Buu saga. I didn't watch the Majin Buu saga because I didn't watch a few episodes and I was getting older, you know. So this was I think I started high school. I don't know. I forgot.
So after Cell pulled off that freaky shit, he turned Piccolo's arm into a uncooked pasta noodle. That thing was hanging on for its life.
Oh,
so
shit.
Piccolo had to regenerate his arm, and Trunks and Krillin finally pulled up. So Cell decided to take his leave. He hits him with a solar flare and dips. So after Cell was finished with Ginger Town, he decided to hit the next town over. That was called Nikki Town. But before he went there, he had a little altercation. While this man was standing in the middle of the road, thinking about how he's gonna absorb everybody in Nikki Town, a bus pulls up behind him. So the bus driver ended up slamming the brakes and crashing the bus off to the side. So the driver started yelling at him and honking his horn like crazy because Cell was not moving an inch. He was just completely ignoring them. So a bunch of football players get off the bus and confront Cell. And bro.
No, one thing which I gotta give Dragon Ball Z for is the art style. The art style is so freaking like symbiotic. Even like you saw the footballers' uniforms, it had like a Dragon Ball Z art style, you know? It's so sick.
I'ma be completely real with you. This is the only way I could describe how this went down. Hey freak, get out the fucking road, why don't you? Yeah man, f out of here.
I came looking for man's butt.
Oh,
now,
shit.
I tell you what, I like you, and I want you. Now we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
Nah.
Boys, if he ain't gonna move, we gon' make a move.
Okay, I see you choosing the hard way.
Oh!
I'm a warrior.
So after Cell,
Nah, that's so accurate. That is so accurate, bro. Like, I know they didn't intend it to be like that, but it is so freaking accurate, bro. It is too that's too funny, bro. Like, what the hell? What the helly? Jeez Louise, bro.
Basically took all these football players' butts. The last one standing was the bus driver. And this booty warrior was not leaving until he took this nigga's ass. He grabbed his face and ripped him out the front seat.
Nah,
This
pause.
bus driver was crawling for dear life. Cell was just towering over him and saying in his head, "Ah, you look delicious. Bon appetit."
Oh,
So yeah,
shit.
bruh, this dude just took 5 football players' butts, as well as the bus driver, man. Oh,
Everyone
God
is-
bless him in
no
the
one
afterlife,
is safe.
please. So the next incident on our list is Nikki Town. And as we can see, it looks like everybody's just enjoying their day in this peaceful suburb. So let's observe victim number 1. Now, as we can see, it's hot as hell outside. Shit looking
Yeah.
like a hot, humid, musty-ass day in Bama. And my dude looked like he just trying to chill out, drinking some sweet tea. But while this man was enjoying his sweet tea, he looks up for 1 second. And he's just stun-locked, can't move a muscle. And all you see is the glass drop and this
Oh,
man's
shit.
clothes
He's
falling
gone.
to the ground. So Cell pulls
What
up
the
in front
hell?
of everybody and says, "Ah, greetings, everyone. Now who wants back shots?"
Whoa.
And just like that, this man's Cell turned an entire town into another ghost town.
God
And
damn.
these stragglers just got sucked dry. Just complete destruction with clothes littered everywhere. You couldn't find a trace of anyone's body. Everyone gone. And man, just look at the last guy.
Cell was diabolical, bro. Dude, like, I forgot all of this. Like, it's crazy how long I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z for.
Standing, man. This dude's just spraying and praying with an M16, trying to make his last stand, just holding on to dear life. But every single bullet was just bouncing off Cell. And sadly, this dude's fate was just sealed. Dude ran out of ammo, and Cell was just towering over him.
Oh,
so he
shit.
tripped over his own bullet casings. Cell stomped on him and just murdered this dude, bro. Oh my
Bro.
God, man. The way these people are going out is just absolutely terrible. And then after this man was caught chasing down a mother and her kid, bro. Like, come on, bro. Oh man, this dude's a homicidal maniac. And if this is the same size as Gingertown, bro, that's another 15K gone, dude.
Holy
This
shit.
wasn't even the last.
15,000, dude, 30K already, bro. Like, what the hell, Cell? What the hell, dude? Yo, no, Cell was diabolical, bro. Cell was diabolical, bro. Nah, yo.
Town, he went to more, bro. Look at this poor couple. He was chasing these niggas in a house of mirrors. Like, yo, this
What?
had to be terrifying for them. So when they finally reached the middle, their fates were sealed. Cell comes through the glass and impales
Oh,
of them. You can still see this guy's body twitching, bro. Like, oh my God, this freaky ass bug was brutal. And after all this destruction, hitting multiple more towns and absorbing people, this man absorbed at least 100,000 niggas. Straight now.
100,000 before he fights Goku. Like, nah, Cell was on demon time, bro. Cell. Nah, Cell is next level, bro. Cell was literally like, yo, I don't even know what to describe it. He was literally like the ultimate supervillain.
Nasty work.
Bro.
So after absorbing over 100,000 people, he finally pulled up on the androids. And dude wasted no time.
Yeah, because the androids have power. And it's, of course, the same technology as him. So
He smelt his food and he was ready to eat. This nigga attacked 17 immediately, trying to peck the nigga paws. So he grabbed 17 and slammed him on the ground. He was about to hit that man with that Gok 3000. But Piccolo came in and saved the day. But
Shout out
even
to
my
Piccolo.
nigga, one of the greatest ore farmers of all time, did not stand a chance against this freak.
There's no
Piccolo
ore
started
farm.
getting dog walked. Look how hard he hit him. He clocked this shit so hard the screen
Oh,
turned gray and
shit.
black. And also he broke his neck. It was over. So Cell picked up his lifeless body and blew a hole through him.
whoa,
And after putting Piccolo on 1 HP, he just threw him in the ocean, leaving this man to just drown.
drown.
To be real with y'all, till this day, I have no clue how Piccolo survived this shit. Bro should have been dead. And it
Yo.
was all over for 17. He started beating the dog shit out of his ass, planting him in the ground.
Nah, Piccolo was cooked. Holy shit, bro.
This man
Piccolo
said,
was
"Up and
cold.
white, motherfucker!" And he just started giving this the 9,000.
No.
This was so nasty, bro. And with that, this man evolved, and the freaky ass imperfect version was no more. The Cell Trial.
Oh shit.
The verdict. Asylum. Y'all knew this was coming. Don't act surprised.
Yeah.
Get this freak ball out of my face, bro.
care.
Out here sucking up niggas and shit. What the fuck? Nah, bro. This is one of the
Pause. Now, okay, I know, like from a black perspective, yeah, Cell was low key freaky as fuck. He was a freaky frog, my nigga. He was a freaky nigga, bro. That is too funny. No, this is too funny. Like, it's hilarious, bro. Like, yo, hey, yo, pause. You know, like, Cell, I know Cell ain't that deep, but come on, pause, bro. Jeez Louise, yo.
freakiest villains of all time. Lock this the fuck up. We're moving on. Exhibit B. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. I now present to you Exhibit B. Semi-perfect Cell. Now, this is a very interesting version of Cell because he's not so much of a freak ball anymore, and he's also not the nonchalant demon. Semi-perfect Cell was just straight up brother, this nigga was trash. Like, oh my fuck, he was just a whiny bitch. Oh, and don't get me started on how this motherfucker was talking like this with my big lips ass. Shut the bitch ass up. Ain't gonna lie, y'all, this gonna be the fastest exhibit I ever do, because I only need 3 examples to show y'all how bitch made this big lip thug was. So, example 1. This man really got held down by Tien.
Nigga.
Tien. This 3-eyed bald bastard has not been relevant since original Dragon Ball. And don't try to hit me with the Saiyan Saga. That nigga died to another bald fraud and never recovered from it. This nigga's been a jobber ever since. And you let him do this to you? Whoa, brother. And then before Tien even shot the shit, this nigga Cell was like, Tien, what the fuck are you gonna do, huh? Just to get absolutely embarrassed by this man. Look at his trash ass.
I gotta agree with him. Yeah, Tien was never really like that poppin'. He was kind of low key though.
Chauffeur and everything like, motherfucker got stuck in a frame trap.
Oh,
and look at this shit. Bro tries to get out. No, get your trash ass back in the ground. And he really let him do this for like 5 minutes. This is just flat out embarrassing. Getting held down by Tien in the big Cell Saga. Trash. And then when this was all over, while Tien was knocked out because he depleted all his energy, this man really looked down on bro. It was on some bullshit like, how disgusting. I really just let this 3-eyed bald fraud put me in a fucking hole. Yes, the fuck you did. Example 2. This man was searching desperately for 18. I mean, he was thirsting over her. So since he couldn't find her, he decided to broadcast to all these islands. If you do not show your fun like that in the next 30 seconds, I will blow up every fucking island until I find you and suck you up in one fellow go. Holy f***, what type of freaky shit is this guy on? So Cell, being frustrated and whining like a bitch, decided to just say fuck it and just started blowing up every single island one by one.
That's
just
crazy.
Spamming key blast over and over and over and over.
What the hell?
Every island in sight until there was literally 1 island left.
Demon time, dog. But we gotta give it to him. The nigga did go crazy though. He went crazy. Like what? Like I never expected that, bro. I never expected him to actually start blowing up the islands. That's insane, bro. Cell was on demon time, bro. No, for real, for real. What? So, just wow. Congratulations, Cell. You just committed so much mass murder, killing probably millions of people, and sinking every island except for the one that he was supposed to go for. Like, yo, this nigga stinks. He just went over 20. How the fuck did you manage to blow up every single island except for the one that you were supposed to hit? And finally, example 3. This motherfucker let Vegeta dog walk his ass. Vegeta, Mr. Number 2, technically Mr. Number 3 in this arc, put belt to ass on Cell. Vegeta was on demon time.
This was one of those ass whoopings where you just looking at it like, damn. he really whooping this nigga shit. And you know what's crazy? The only way this man made it out of this is because of Vegeta being a prideful dumbass, Krillin getting hit with clanker buddy mind control, and Trunks sadly being the only nigga on this team with common sense was getting attacked by his dumbass dad. So no, bro, if I keep on talking about this, I'm gonna get even more heated than I already am. So Cell 518 gives her that Goku 9000 and swallows her. And with that, the whiny, fat-lipped bitch was no more. And the nonchalant demon was about to make his
nah, the nonchalant demon. Cell Form 3. Nah, bro. Cell Form 3 was on some, bro. Like, niggas don't understand.
The Cell Tribe.
Niggas don't understand. Cell, bro.
Moving on.
Nah,
Exhibit C. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the final exhibit. Exhibit C.
Exhibit
Perfect
C.
Cell.
Now the perfect
my
Cell.
nonchalant
Like,
narcissist.
you guys don't understand how much this is the Cell I remember. I remember this Cell. The number 1, number 2, especially number 2, I don't remember that much, but number 1, dude. This is Cell. This is when Cell was making niggas cry. Goku was doing the spirit bomb for 4 weeks. Like, because we only had to watch this shit like every fucking day, bro. Like, we had to watch it one episode at a time. This was the time before YouTube and we had internet and shit, bro. Like,
Insect Demon. This is by far Cell's best form. From his design to his mannerisms. There was no more freak shit, and especially no more bitch shit. It was all gas, no breaks with it. Oh, and you can't forget, this nigga's theme song slaps. Like, bruh, that nigga Bruce Falconer burnt the studio down making this shit. So when Cell first achieved his perfect form, he started farming aura off the rip and glazing himself. He was saying in his head, oh, the perfection. I look magnificent, and I don't have those fat ass lips anymore, praise God.
oh
So the
my
first
God.
person this man just destroyed was Krillin. Now Krillin was obviously pissed because bro just swallowed his future wife. So Krillin got mad and started hitting Cell. But this is one of the most disrespectful moments I've ever seen. Bro just stood there.
Is this where Krillin died for the first time? You know, that's the problem which I think, which makes Dragon Ball Z kind of ass, is that when people die, they get revived or they go to heaven or some stupid shit, bro.
Ignored him because he was still glazing himself. So after Krillin tickled him a bit, he threw a Destructo disc at his neck. And it just bounced off his neck and evaporated. All bro did was just get a crook out his neck. And just look at Krillin's face. He knew he was cooked.
Yeah.
So Cell turned around, hit him with a little skippity skip, got in front of his face, smiled in front of him, then kicked the shit out of this midget. And oh my God, bro, look at him. He broke his neck. He's straight up paralyzed, bro. He couldn't even move. Blood was unresponsive. And look at him taunting, bro. This nigga just started emoting. He just looked at 16 like, the fuck are you looking at, clanker? So after Krillin got rolled out on a stretcher, Mr. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it as Hairline Vegeta wanted his ones because he's the reason that he's perfect in the first place. But this ended up being one of Vegeta's most embarrassing moments. So when they fought, Vegeta could not hit this man once. Cell was playing hopscotch with this, just skipping around and toying with him. So
of
it
course.
got to a point in this fight to where Vegeta got
Cell was on Demon Side. One thing which I gotta give Cell, his third form was his most like iconic, where we just remember Cell, bro. I thought, you know, Dragon, like I was a kid, so I was like, damn, there's no ways. I don't even know how these niggas are gonna do it. Before we saw Majin Buu, but like that's another story.
frustrated. Cell straight up told this man, all right, buddy, I'll give you one lick. Hit me right in the kisser. So he teleports right behind him, hitting that Swerve Strickland, yeah, I just did that shit ass pose, and just leaves himself open. So Vegeta kicked this man in the head, and if this was anybody else, their head would be sent flying. But Cell just straight up ate it and looked at him like,
Are you serious, my brother?
so he kicks this man across the entire island, going through every mountain in sight. And just look at this man, bro. This is when bro had to be thinking, why did I just not kill this nigga? Now this is where Vegeta lost all his confidence. When he charged up this final flash for a good 5 minutes, while Cell just stood there and did nothing, he shot this final flash, a planetary level attack directly at this man. Think thinking that this would be the move to checkmate Cell.
Oh,
so
shit.
when the smoke cleared, Cell lost half his torso from that attack. And Vegeta, thinking that he's won, just starts laughing his ass off while Cell is bitching and moaning at him. But this was one of the most diabolical Uno reverse cards of all time. This nigga Cell smirked at him like, my God, you're a dumbass. Did you forget that I have Piccolo cells, you buffoon?
Wonderful.
Oh shit.
And this is where Vegeta just lost all his confidence. Bro just basically ate his finisher and no-selled it. His heart had to drop to his stomach right here. So it was over for Vegeta. That nigga started using his desperate ki blast spam. Cell walked through it, sent him flying with the jab, then he hit him with the combo. Dude launches him in the air, teleports right above him, and look at this position. This man got the elbow charged up and everything. So he spikes this nigga and sent him plummeting into the ground.
Nah, yeah, Vegeta stood no chance. That's the problem which I ate before Goku came. Like Vegeta was like the starter. Like that's the boring part. Like Vegeta was the starter for all of this shit, and now, bro, it all depended on Goku. You know, Vegeta, F you Vegeta, bro. Like that's the one thing which I hate about Vegeta, dog. Like he's always there, like the starter for all of these guys, even in the movie. Funny enough, the Dragon Ball Z movie was the one which made me fall in love with anime again. Like I think 2020, yeah, COVID. You know, like I didn't watch anime that time. I was watching a lot of real shows because, you know, I was intimidated because I thought anime was for kids. Up until I watched the Dragon Ball Z movie, and god damn, that shit made me fall in love with anime again. I was so hungry for anime, bro, and now look at me. I'm doing anime content.
And with that, Vegeta just got dog walked. Like, dude got demolished. Spine easily broken. And dude is probably having great dreams right now while sleeping. So after Vegeta got annihilated, Trunks decided to Hulk up and use this Broly-ass Super Saiyan Grade 3 form. And I'm gonna be real, this ain't even worth talking about. You wanna know why? Because this man Cell just egoed him. While they were fighting, bro deadass looked at him like, oh wow, you think you're special for getting all buff and shit? Huh, nigga, please. Boom! Nigga turns buff as shit. Then he straight up told him, what of advice, kid? This form is absolute dog shit. So after bro heard this, Trunks gave up. He knew he
Trunks. Busy trying to aura farm, but you ain't got the strength to do it.
Couldn't beat this man. He was like, bro, just go ahead, kill me, dog. But Trunks somehow learned the power of Talk No Jutsu because he started hyping up Goku and Gohan, and he was like, fuck it. Let's have a tournament. And if I win, I'm blowing this planet sky high. So Cell just straight up left and said, see you in 10 days. I'm going to make my ring. So later on, while this man was preparing for the Cell games, this man decided he wanted to announce it live to the world. So he flew through an entire city, beelining it to the news station, and just busted through the glass. So he walks up to these screaming girls and straight up said, salutations, fine shits. Where can I find the top floor studio?
Oh shit.
What is that?
So this man started flying up through the entire building. He got a shorty on his head and everything, not giving a damn. So when he made it to the top floor, he just breaks through the news anchor's desk, chokes this nigga, and tells him, am I live or not? Tell me right now, nigga. So he drops him down to the ground, and he starts calling for security. But Cell was not here to waste time. He straight up flicks this man to death, blowing him to bits on live TV.
Nah, Cell was crazy, bro. What the fuck? How could Cell be doing this? Like, Cell didn't give a damn about your feelings, bro. That's crazy.
This man announces the Cell games to the world. And after he announces the games, he blows a hole through the wall and levels like half of the city just to do it. This man just casually caught like 50,000 bodies just so he could blow a hole to make his exit. Like, nah, bro. This nigga's diabolical. So right before the Cell games, there was one more incident that happened. And that incident was the army trying to pull up on this man. They came to his arena.
Dude, I swear to God, the art style of Dragon Ball Z was so iconic. Like, look at the way how the police dressed, the military dressed, the buildings, the planes, you know, it was such a unique art style, and it was so different, you know. When I remember when I was younger, I hated it, but now looking back at it, it's like, oh, so this is how we can identify with the show. The way how the characters dressed, it was like a whole 90s to mid like late 80s to mid 90s aesthetic. And I really like that about it. You know, it had that unique nostalgia factor. And a lot of things were like kind of innovative to like the whole technology and all of that. Anyways, I'm rambling.
Surrounded the entire place, and they was ready to Swiss cheese this insect. But this man Cell did one of the most pettiest things ever. He left the ring, went up on top of a mountain because he simply did not want to get his ring dirty. So the army starts unloading every bullet, every explosion they have in their armory. They tried to eviscerate Cell and flatten the entire area. So when they finally stopped shooting, they thought they got him. Everybody was cheering and everything. But all they did was waste a bunch of taxpayers' money. This nigga ate everything, not even a scratch. So the army just started running. They skedaddled and scrambled.
Nah, the army is them bitch made, bro. For real, that's too funny. Sorry. Nah, the army, bro, I swear to God, nah, they literally bitch made. That is too funny, bro. Like, how could they do that? How could you guys run away when you can see that it's going down? Like, why would you guys do that shit, bro? That is too funny. That is hilarious, honestly.
Like ants. But sadly for them, Cell was not letting them leave alive. This dude charged up a key blast and just drew a circle with it, destroying anyone and everything in the radius.
That's insane.
The entire army in one blow. Yeah, this is a absolute travesty. And you gotta blame this on King Furry. This nigga really just sent the entire military out to die. Oh, Lord have mercy, man. So after this tragedy, the Cell games finally begin.
Oh,
and Cell's first opponent is none other than Mr. Satan. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get this out the way. He slaps him to the side. I totally forgot about these buffoons.
Oh my God, I totally forgot about them too. Shit, I forgot. Because I thought it was only Mr. Sage, you know? God damn.
You just saw the entire army get annihilated and you think you gonna do something? Nigga, get off my screen. So the first real opponent was Goku. This fight was an instant classic. These boys put on a show. This is one of the best fights in the series, hands down. From the constant false ring-outs, from going back and forth with each other in perfect sync.
Oh shit.
Oh my God, this was so saucy. The fight was so damn good. This nigga Cell said, fuck the ring, and blew that bitch.
Oh shit.
This man said, fuck the rules that I made. I'm having too much fun with this, and continue to throw hands without the ring. Now this fight was great and all, but the main thing we will be focusing on is how he beat the living shit out of Gohan and just straight up tortured this kid. First off, just look at this.
And remember, this was also Gohan's first like real fight. Where was it? This one or Frieza? I think it was Frieza. But I think this was Gohan's first fight where his father was like, "Okay, Gohan, you can go try." Like, I remember this, but it was crazy, dude. It was just insane. Like,
headbutts him in the skull, grabs him, and starts punching him over and over and over again. He was beating the hell out of this kid. Why this nigga Goku was just cross-armed and smiling. Oh, he was a sick nigga for this, bro. But Cell did not care that Gohan was a little nigga. That man said these hands are rated E for everyone. So then this is where Cell started torturing this little nigga. He started beating the life out of him because he wanted him to get angry. He said, show me your potential you yapping about, while stomping his head into the ground. This got so bad, 16 jumped on his back and tried to self-destruct. But Cell said, oh, fuck off, you dirty clanker, and blows his entire body to bits.
oh shit.
This man Cell was really committing clanker on clanker violence. And then look at this disrespect. This man boots his head across the desert. And after this is when he tried to completely break him. This man brought out the Cell Juniors and told them, kill everybody watching. I'm trying to piss this little nigga off. So the Cell Juniors started attacking the Z fighters, and they start beating the life out of them. They were fighting for their lives.
Nah, the Cell Juniors were on Demon Time too. Holy shit. Nah, bro, I even forgot about this, dude. Oh, fuck.
While Gohan had to watch and couldn't do a thing in the fight.
But again, this was when Gohan was such a... Dude, Gohan was... Like, that's the one character which I'm frustrated at, that Gohan, like, he literally just started sucking ass. Like, he never went on, like, Demon Time, Rebel, teen phase. He just kind of, like, fell in love and let Goku solve everything. And Gohan was supposed to be the guy, bro.
The thing that made Gohan tick is when he was hearing 16's last words, yapping about some stupid ass animals. So Cell decided to shut that down and squashed his head right in front of Gohan.
Oh shit.
So this is when Gohan ticked. This little nigga turned Super Saiyan 2. And this is when this fight just completely changed. Gohan was putting to ass on Cell. Like, dude, look at this frame. Nigga, his fist is through his stomach. Then he cut the life out of him. Like, Cell was getting demolished at this point.
Oh
like,
shit,
Gohan was
I forgot about
whooping
this.
his ass. It got so bad. This nigga Cell just said, I'ma just blow the planet up. So he shot a full-powered Kamehameha trying to blow the planet up. But this nigga Gohan was so cold. This nigga stood there and waited for it to come down.
Aura
just
farm.
to throw one right back at him. And Gohan's was so strong, it overtook Cell's and combined into one. And look at this man's face, man. Every time I see this clip, this soundbite just plays through my head. I'm at the So after that happened, Cell got left on 1 HP. This man lost 2 limbs and his antlers were gone. And it should have been over for Cell right here. But this nigga Gohan got too overconfident. Goku told him to finish him. But in my exact words, this nigga Gohan said, nah, I'm gonna make him suffer.
Big mistake.
There had to be a demon that possessed Gohan when he became Super Saiyan 2 or something. Because this little nigga was on timing. So Cell grew his limbs and became massive. But all this did was just make him sluggish. Gohan continued to whip his shit in. And then he hit this man so hard, he puked out 18 and reverted back to the bitch nigga form. So Cell decided to use his trump card. He said, if I'm going down, then everybody come in with me. This nigga tries to blow himself up and take the whole planet with him. And Gohan couldn't do nothing. The man was gonna self-destruct and blow up the planet regardless. So to stop this man for good, the GOAT had to make the noble sacrifice. So he instant transmissioned this blob to none other than King Kai's planet.
Is this nigga serious?
I remember this. He took him to King Kai's, like, Goku's such an idiot. How do you take him to King Kai's planet? What the fuck?
So Cell goes kaboom, and he took Goku, King Kai, Bubbles, Gregory, and 17 with him. And with that, Cell's reign of terror finally ended. Psych! Death, baby.
What?
This was one of the nastiest swerves of all time. This nigga survived and boomed Trunks the moment he got back.
What the hell? That's crazy, bro.
The scary part about this is that Cell came back 10 times stronger. You see, his body was destroyed, but his nucleus stayed intact. It was pure luck. So he regenerated his perfect form, and that Saiyan DNA gave the nigga a Zenkai boost. So he came back as super perfect Cell. So out of anger, Vegeta straight up tried to attack Cell because bro just boomed his son.
Well, he boomed his future version of his son, because remember, at this time, I think this was after Trunks was born. Ain't it crazy that Bulma and Vegeta had a kid, bro? Like, we never saw no flirty scenes, no nothing. I need to literally like Google this shit and see the chemistry these guys had, because it just didn't make sense.
Cell is completely justified right here. But sadly for Vegeta, Cell gave this man a backhand of doom, putting Vegeta in the dirt. And Cell was about to boom him, but Gohan ends up taking the hit to save this man. But that hit that Gohan took out his whole arm. This little nigga was cooked, and so was the entire planet, because Cell was about to blow this bitch up. He starts charging up his final Kamehameha, and he was ready to end the series right here, right now. He already killed the protagonist. Now it's time to kill his son. So Gohan, in a last-ditch effort, decides to have a beam struggle with him. He shoots out the father-son Kamehameha, and they start having a beam struggle of the century. Planet on the line and everything, because if Cell wins right here, it is over. Credits are rolling. So it was clear as day Cell had the advantage here, because Gohan was on one arm. Even the rest of the Z fighters tried to attack him, but it was no use. The nigga was too strong, and he knew he had it in the bag, because he was straight up telling Gohan, "Say hi to daddy, you punk pussy bitch." But when it looked like it was about to be over, the man that got his ass whooped the most by this man came in clutch at the last second. Vegeta shoots a big bang attack, distracting him. And these couple of seconds were the deciding factor. Gohan shot everything he had at him, emptying the whole tank on his ass. And started walking him down. And Cell's reign of terror finally came to an end.
Oh shit. So Gohan beat Cell. Oh fuck. But why did they make old Gohan such a bitch, bro? Like, bro. Damn, that's crazy.
The verdict. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know what I'm about to say. The winner of this trial is none other than Perfect Cell. That is a pass. This nigga was a fucking demon. So Perfect Cell, he got it, bro. And Mr. Freak Bob over here, his ass need to stay behind bars for eternity. Like real shit, put that nigga on the bottom level of hell. So that is the Cell trial. So hope y'all enjoyed. And before y'all leave, there's something else I got for you. What's up? If you follow me on Twitter, you probably...
Okay, yeah, I think that's it. That's it. That was fucking epic. Funny as fuck, bro. CJ the Champ, I gotta give it to you, bro. You are a superstar, bro, when it comes to these things. That was funny. That was crazy. That was epic. Like, dude, I couldn't stop laughing. I couldn't stop, like, dude, that was just too funny. That was truly, like, comedy. That's peak comedy. You know, like, that's how, like, we see Dragon Ball Z. That's how we see all of this shit, bro. That shit was just hilarious. Drop dead hilarious. Oh, my gosh, bro. I swear to God, bro. Like, legit. Like, that is what we call a top tier video. So let's continue to the next. I got a message. Let me just check it out.